Hey there, my name's Amberly and I'm going to be demonstrating a couple of knots today that would be used for rock climbing. So the first knot is called the clove hitch. First, for this knot, you're going to make a bight or a loop and then go ahead and make a second loop, but making sure that each loop with the rope hanging down that they're on opposite sides. So this rope is going to be on the front of the horizontal rope, and this rope on the back, is going to be on the back. And all you need to do to make this knot is to make them go diagonal from each other and pull it tight. So it should look like that. The second knot is called the water knot. And first off, you're just going to take your rope and do a simple overhand knot, which is just when you make a circle and pull the rope through from the back. So it kind of looks like a pretzel. And you'll either take a different rope or just the other end and put it through this end of the knot so that it's coming from opposite sides, if that makes sense. So you're going to take your knot, or your end of your rope, and you're going to follow it through, just like this. All the way around and up. Whoop. So it'll look like it's doubled up, which it is, and you just pull it tight. So it should look like this, and you could see that it's kind of in a loop type of formation, and that's how it would look if you were just using one rope and connecting it. The next knot is called the girth hitch, and this is when you take your rope and you make a bight, and on the object that you want to tie it to, you're just going to put it behind it, just like this, and you're going to pull the ropes through that loop and pull it tight. So it should look like that. And that's something that's often seen in everyday life, such as stores or also at airports when they're putting tags on luggage and all that. A similar knot to the girth hitch knot is the prusik knot, and that's when you're just going to take these two ropes, and instead of stopping when you first go through that first time, the initial time, you're going to loop it over 2 more times. So I just did it once, and here's a second time. So when you're done looping, you should see about 6 ropes that go across the top. And then you're going to reach through, and you're going to pull the 2 ropes through and pull it tight. So it should, this is a little rough because it's on my fingers, but it should look like that. The next knot that we'll be demonstrating is the figure 8 follow through. So first you're going to make a figure 8 knot when you make, and this is when you make a loop. You go around all the way to the front and you pull the rope through so it makes a figure 8. And then you're going to take the opposite side of the rope, and you're going to follow this end all the way through the knot. So you'll start from the bottom, go up and around, and up from the bottom right here, down and around again, and through the top. Just like that. So it's just like the figure 8 knot, but everything is doubled up. And you'll just pull that tight. So it'll look like that. And you'll see that if it's on one rope, it'll make a loop, and you can see both ends of the rope there. The next knot is the overhand on a bite, which is fairly simple. All you need to do is first, just one second. First, you're going to make a bite, which is when you just make a simple loop like that, and you'll just do another one of those overhand knots, which looks like the pretzel thing. So you make a loop and pull it in from the back, and then pull it tight. So it looks just like that. And the final knot that we have is the figure 8 on a bite, which is when you have a bite once again, and you do the figure 8. So you're going to make a loop, but this time, instead of going in from the back as you would with an overhand on a bite knot, you're going to go all the way around and go through the front. So, and then you pull it tight. It'll look like that, but with a loop. And those are all the knots that we have that we would use in rock climbing. Thank you.